Welcome to Tyranny. How's it going, everybody? Armor time here. Gonna play some Tyranny. Welcome. There we go. We're working. How's this supposed to turn on? Why do I always... I've been doing that lately. I think Twitch is messing with me. It's alright though. Welcome. We're good. Let's click all the things and then we're good. Alright. Boom. Let's drink this coffee too. Good morning, everybody. And welcome to Tyranny. I'm Armor Time. As I said, we're on Twitch. We're gonna play this new game. Oh my goodness. No, that's okay. I'll make a new character. I played like, I don't know, a bit of this, maybe an hour, which is a lot of just reading and learning stuff, so I think we'll be alright. Story mode. Let's see, we're gonna do normal. Yeah. I love the art. The art in this. It's gorgeous. And the music as well. Left click and drag the mouse. Multiple partners. Ooh.
For over 400 years, the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might. Even the Archons, women and men of immense power, were forced to kneel, chained to the Overlord's will. Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world. And two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands. The elite disfavored, and the teeming horde of the Scarlet Chorus. The voices of Nerat, spymaster and Archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die. Graven Ash, Archon of War and the Overlord's most loyal general, leads the disfavored. Though small in number, Kairos' ironclad legion has never met true defeat in open battle. Watching over the two generals is Tyranny, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions. Tyranny brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlord's laws. You were among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
It's all up to me to do stuff. Wow. Alright, first things first. What we gotta do. Well, we could be all these different body types. Skinny as a rail? Skinny tall guy? I think that's my computer. Yeah, there was a bit of... Am I playing with the cropping? No, I'm not actually. I thought you meant the little bit of lag in the middle there. No, I'm not playing with the cropping. You're freaking out, bruh. It looks okay on OBS, man. Welcome, though. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm stoked for this game. It's been on a wish list for a long time. It's been on the wish list. What do you think? Skinny guy? Big, huge guy? Medium guy? We gotta find the beards. That's the first step. What's up, Lost? What's up, Base? How you guys doing? I'm gonna go with medium guy. You know, average dude. Roll in the Northern Empire, where you were born, men enjoy equal protections under the laws of the Overlord Kairos. In the southern lands of the tiers, only men may own or captain ships, but real estate is restricted to women. Oh. Men may lease, but durable ownership of the land in the tiers is always passed to the eldest daughter or sister. Most sons enter their father's profession by their mid-teens. Those without a profession or family lands to work can find purpose by pledging service to one of the Overlord's mighty archons, of course. Criminals, derelicts, and others are often conscripted to the armies of archons. If a child cannot forge its own scion, you will certainly find one in battle. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to pick middle guy for sure. I guess we can read about the ladies too. In the Northern Empire where you were born, women enjoy equal protections. Okay, it's pretty much the same, only the opposite. So they can own property in the South. I kind of want it. I mean, I'd be a dude anyways. Kind of thought about it there for a second, but I definitely want a ship. So I think that sounds like a good choice, right? Here we go. Beard options. And where's that big beautiful beard with the mustache too? That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Let's make it brown. Hair, don't care too much. Don't care. This hair's actually fine, I'd say. And get a face. Male aggressive. No, thank you.
Moving cautiously.
Yeah, that sounds better. Tattoos, guys. Tattoos. Look at this. This one's cool. Like, I'm kind of into it. The one I really like is right here. This is the one that I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that. Yeah, it looks good. It looks better dark, I think. Yeah, tree, right? We're pretty good, right? We gotta pick a portrait, which is, I don't know, beard guy? Where's beard guy? Here's beard guy. It's pretty good. Sweet. I wish I could get all the tats. You can only get one, I'm pretty sure. But yep. That's gonna be it. There's pretty cool ones, so the snake's pretty cool too. Snake on a leg. Oh, snake on both legs? If you get all the tats. Oh my god. Oh, but no, this is good. This represents. We're good. How did I join Kyros' army? That's the big question. Pit fighter, hunter, guild apprentice, noble, scion, soldier, lawbreaker, war mage, or diplomat. Now I'm leaning towards pit fighter or hunter. Not wishing to pay to feed and house too, the madam that purchased your mother sold you to the proving grounds in the Northern Empire's bloodiest, most notorious fighting arena. Given only enough training to assure the show isn't over too soon, your natural prowess and survival instinct led you to one victory after another. There was no elegant swordplay, no formalized duels, just brutal melee and the stench of blood, shit, and bronze, with each day's gruesome necessities. It is said that any fighter that slays a dozen others in the grand melee is given her freedom. But in 300 years, only 3 warriors have ever walked away from the proving grounds. When the closing horns sounded and 13 corpses lay about your feet, you became the 4th to be granted freedom to thunderous applause. But this autonomy was short-lived. Within days, word of your accomplishment made its way to the Archon of Justice, who then, I guess, is like, whoa, badass fighter, give him to me. The Archon of Justice. Alright. Or hunter, when the leader of your home village spoke out of turn one time, too many agents of the Overlord put the whole town to the torch to contain the spread of insubordination. The bounding viper tribe came across the smoking ruins of your village, and when the beast matriarch found you frozen but unafraid, the mighty leader took you and raised you. If I had picked the snake tattoos, I would have had to go with this one. But I dig it. I dig the pit fighter one a little bit more. I'm like a melee-minded person anyways. Let's do this. Boom. There's a lot more options. It's pretty cool. I dig it. Following combat style. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta pick unarmed. Unarmed fighting is one of the more challenging combats. Oh, geez. Damage is lower, but this is offset by speed of your attacks. A good style for someone interested in being challenged. Oh, geez. I'm not interested in being challenged. See, I mean... Okay, am I? Maybe I just should do it. It makes sense. Spells? Cool. Dual wielding I like as well. Advantage and versatility, and each weapon can deal different types of damage. That's what I want to do. Start with the fighting and get trained into like a... Yeah! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Alright, so what are these abilities down here? Flurry of Blows. That's a sweet monk move from D&D 5th edition, baby. Cooldown 30 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds for slice. 9 to 11 slash. Versus parry. Attacks 2. Dual weapons. Okay, so 2 hits. 2 hits every 30 seconds. Or slice every 20 seconds. And that does more damage. Versus effects. Target bleeding. We gotta do this. Axeman. Okay, cool. So that'll be our axe, I guess. The flurry of blows might be the mace. I don't know. Next. I love it. Starting abilities. Cool. Oh, secondary expertise. Sweet. Okay, should we go with some ranged? Or should we go with... Oh, should we just do unarmed? Yeah, let's do it. Perform more powerful bomb strike. This seems like cool too. Yeah, I mean that's more powerful as well, and shorter cooldown. Seems like a good choice. Atrophy spells, frost spells. Javelin would be good for ranged, but now let's do this. War never changes. Thank you for the host, my boy. Auto host, giving it up. Thank you, robot. Sweet. Oh, look at all these. Oh man, look at all these. That could be my sweet flag. Oh yeah, colors. How about this? Ooh. I don't want green pants. Nah. Yeah, that's not bad. Sweet. Oh, look at that dad underneath that armor. I wish I could change that helmet, like or color it or something. But it looks sweet. It looks sweet. So we're gonna do the fist. Are we gonna do the fist? Ooh, this palm was pretty cool too. Oh, that is cool. And I've got that stunning palm freaking move, right? So yeah, let's do it. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. These are really cool though. Really cool. Black and green. Yep, that's my thing. I suppose I could do brown pants because I did have the brown on the tree. Does that complete the aesthetic, or is it too on the nose? What happened in the music? I don't know. It died down. It died down a little bit here. I'm taking too long. I'm taking my sweet ass time. That's what's going on. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Just like you knew we were talking about it. What do you think? Brown pants, black pants, purple pants? Really purple pants? There's a lot of options. Seriously. These aren't bad. That kind of would work for the tree aesthetic too. Or there's two kinds of brown. Oh, these brown pants are better. Oh, I'm doing that. That works. That works. Okay. Okay. We're doing it. I hope you approve. Lost Soul and Ace. I hope you guys approve. I hope everybody approves. Oh, hey everybody. I hope War's Autobot approves. Alright, so what should my name be? Armor Time? We gotta be Armor Time, right? Armor Time. How long can I put this? Oh, I can't fit the damn champion. Okay, that's cool. We'll just go with Armor Time. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, stats. Yeah, here we go. Here's some RPG stuff. Might. I think we want some might. Accuracy of attacks. Oh, we might want to have a lot of this too because we can dodge better. Quickness. Yeah, these are what we want as a fighter, I guess, as our brand. Should we dump all our stats into this stuff? Oh, this is good too. Okay, there's our stats. I don't even know what I missed. Wits? Who needs them, right? Who needs them? Resolve? Ability to endure physical and mental challenges? Fine, surely. I wish I had more strength, but you know what? We're just going to go with it. Oh, more stats. Okay, here we go. Dual wielding. We have 20 points to put in. What's up, Lossel? What is that face? I never understood what that face means. Use your words, bro. Use your words. Dual wielding and unarmed combat is seriously what we want, right? Support skills, athletics. Let's put parry up. Subterfuge is a character's ability to move unseen through the environment to detect, manipulate hidden traps. Oh jeez, there's traps. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're doing it. We're on 39. I guess. Okay, cool. But that's okay. We're gonna be fine. B to the R to the B. I know what that means. How do you want to continue? Conquest. Selecting the Conquest option will allow you to play through Kairos' conquest of the tiers, choosing how your character was involved in the invasion. This gives you the most control over the starting state of the game and how other factions will react to your character. We're definitely doing that. Let's get into the story.
All the world has fallen to Kairos, and now the Overlord's eye is on the Tiers, our home. The last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign. Two armies, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, marched south from the Northern Empire, the last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior.
Let's go to the Tiers.
In the early days of 428, Kairos' armies arrive at the Gates of Judgment, the mountainous border that we Tiersmen so long believed unassailable. Unable to agree on a unified plan of defense, the various leaders of the Tiers sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors. Until it's too late.
Should have got together. Oh well. Well, now I'm in charge. Well, I mean, during the conquest, you will decide your character's actions during Kairos' invasion of the Tiers, shaping the world through which you will adventure over the course of the game. Each choice you make affects your character and how major factions of the Tiers respond to you. Your decisions matter. Choose wisely. I know, Ace. Poggers. 428. Year 1. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. 428, 429. That's what I heard. The Bastard City stood on the northern border between... Let's read about this. Named for its position between the two realms, the Northern Empire and the Southern Tiers, the Bastard City and its surrounding lands, known as the Bastard Tiers, a melting pot of cultures and a place of commerce and intrigue. The Tiersmen of the South view the Bastard City as a place of wealth and excess. But to the people of the Northern Empire, the Bastard City is little more than a sprawling slum. Tunon the Adjudicator established his court in the Bastard City. From his foothold in the Tiers, he and his court of Fatebinders imposed Kairos' law upon the conquered land. That's me. I'm a Fatebinder. That's me. Armor time. Good old Fatebinder. Helping the, Kairos and the Overlord Tunon kind of, enslave the world. We're all good. Oh yeah, by the way, Kairos, if you didn't remember, is a name of legend. For centuries, the Overlord has consolidated power, sending vast armies to swallow entire realms. The most powerful mystic the world has ever seen, Kairos can issue edicts, magical proclamations that level cities, spread pox, sunder the lands, all that good stuff, or change the course of seasons. The Archons, the masters of magic throughout the known world, bow to Kairos, and the Overlord readily destroys any Archons unwilling to kneel. These sorceresses and madmen lead the Overlord's armies in near endless conquest as the realms of the known world. Wow, I just scrolled myself right out of reading that. Fall to the Overlord. These captured territories are divvied up amongst the Archons to manage, able to deliver suffering and woe to every corner of Terratus without leaving the capital. Few have seen the Overlord in person, although Kairos' name is the single most recognized name in the world. Only the Archons can say what the Overlord looks like. Oh, my phone. Hi. Oh, I woke up early today, yo. Get wrecked. Get wrecked alarm. There we go. So basically, the cities stood on this border and now were taken over. Built upon a natural harbor at the crossroads between the realms, the city was a nexus of commerce. To the Tiers, it was a center of all wealth. To a northerner, it was a little more than a backwater trading post. Its symbolic status as a gateway to the continent made it a natural first target for the conquest. Circumstances were ideal for me to prove my worth as a soldier. Let's do it. Let's take this dang city. We'll show everybody. Let's turn off all the rest of our alarms for the day too. Okay, great. Alright, let's see what this says. Infiltrate the Tiers. Both armies sent their forces to prepare the way. In the first major engagement of the war, Kairos' armies crossed the mountains and established a foothold. Gates of Judgment or infiltrate the Tiers. Oh, we get to read about them. History would remember the Gates of Judgment as the first battle of the conquest, but the real combat unfolded with the advanced units of both armies preparing for the coming war. The Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus each had a plan to infiltrate the capital city. Which army did I join? So it's like kind of like the elite people. The elite Disfavored or the kind of random horde of... this one? Who picks me up as a fighter? Probably this one makes more sense for just like crazy hand-to-hand on, yeah, barbarian style combat. Meh, yeah, we're doing it. Also, was I supposed to read this one first? The battle that gets joined from the two versus alongside their best gear strength. Huh. So do I only do one? I don't understand. Let's do it. You join the Scarlet Chorus as they raided villages and small towns, conscripting every able-bodied man and woman into the army. The voices of Norat emphasized the rewards of conscription and enslavement over wanted bloodshed. Apparently his soldiers need the reminder. Yeah, that's why I just punch people out. Just knock them out and then bring them back to camp. And recruit them, like Rimworld. The armies of Kairos took the battle to the Gates of Judgment. So if I pick these here, you rush the chaotic mass of Scarlet Wars, flanked the Bastard City army, and drove them to flee. Huh. Okay, I'm going to do this. Infiltrated the Tiers. The howling mobs of the Scarlet Chorus found easy pickings among the villages and frontier towns. Rallying an experienced gang under your control, you flooded the unprotected settlements with a deluge of bloodthirsty soldiers, rounding up the innocent for merciless rites of conscription. Pretty rough. The young and infirm alike received makeshift weapons, and examples were made of all those who challenged your forces. Bolstered with fresh recruits, your army gathered strength for the invasion to come. Wow. Just nailed it. Just nailed it. Oh, I guess I don't do both. Fire mages. I'm going to take out the mages. What's up? How you doing, Charles? You think so? Yeah, it's been on a wish list for a long time. Perhaps you suggested it. But free weekend, right? And I was like, I saw it on sale and I was like, I want to pick it up. Oh wait, it's free right now? Install. Let's play this. Doing great. Thanks, man. Your fiercest opponents in the bastard city were the mages. I gotta take them out. I just gotta take out mages, man. Of the School of Wild Wrath. Too barbaric to use their power responsibly, the unbridled practitioners needed to be stopped. How do you trick the hot-tempered mages into their own undoing? You trick the guild elders into meeting with the voices in Rat. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards this side, man. The Archon of Secrets. Bring him there. He was notorious for his cruel and mysterious interrogation techniques. Exactly. Yep. And then they disappeared. Of all recent classic RPGs. Yes, man. I'm loving the art, the music. Containing the fire, there were few who could describe what horrors the Archon of Secrets visited upon his enemies during the conquest. Whether the Elder Mages knew little of the Archon's reputation or met with him out of curiosity didn't matter. Once the flap of the Archon's tent closed, none of them were heard from again, save for the strangled cry of alarm that ended just as swiftly. Leaderless, the School of Wild Wrath fell into disorder, and the remaining members were slain by the disfavored or conscripted to the Scarlet Chorus. I like that name too, honestly. The betrayal of the Bastard City. My tactics of infiltration placed me in the Bastard City ahead of the main armies. My work softened the city's defenses for the arrival of Kairos' forces, but I wanted a decisive gesture that would give my allies a meaningful advantage. How did I assist? How exactly did I? Okay, so this is inside a riot. That's okay. So spread fear through assassination. Interesting. Duel the Marshal. You tell me every game is Mad Max, dude. Pretty much like Stardew Valley's like Mad Max as well, right? Spreading the word of Kairos. I converted the poor and yeah, exactly. Start a riot. Searing bomb. Oh, interesting. You get different things. Searing bomb? That goes with my character completely. I don't even care what the other option is. Oh man, that's pretty cool too, actually. Dang. But, no, we're doing this. It didn't take much to convince the Bastard City's downtrodden that Kairos was the superior power, armed with weapons and knowledge that singly would raise when the time was right. As the armies appeared outside the walls, you know what? I should have dueled the guy. Dang it! That was much more. Yeah, whatever. You arm them with weapons. And yeah, that's cool. We're crazy, feral dude. As the armies appeared outside the walls, you ignited the spark that fanned the anger into a full-scale riot. The chaos they spread in Kairos' name weakened the city to such an extent that its inevitable fall was but a formality. Stardew Valley is basically Mad Max clone with better graphics. You're crazy. Crazy, dude. Alright. The Bastard City settled into a new state of normalcy, with every tower displaying Kairos' banner. My name was whispered alongside rumors of a decorated career to come. Excellent. The armies divided into two fronts, migrated south. Tunon sent word that you were to join the next frontier in Kairos' conquest, either as judge and overseer of the settlement of Leviathan's Crossing, or as a war advisor to the armies advancing into the realm of Apex. A choice. Either a settlement or the war or the armies advancing. I think we gotta go with the realm of Apex, right? Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. War advisor. Sweet. $429. Year 2 of the conquest. Alright, let's do some more stuff. The mountain nation of Apex, ruled for generations by the Queen's House of Vendrian, stood at the heart of the tiers. No army could bypass the landlocked realm without leaving their flank exposed to attack. By the second year of the war, the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus had pushed deep into the tiers. Elements of both armies were dispatched to conquer Apex. Tunon assigned you to accompany them, tasked with bringing Kairos' law to the territory, as well as keeping an eye on both armies. I'm a dual-wielding, unarmed fighter guy. Does that answer? I dumped stats into like a lot of the same things and left a lot kind of lacking, but that's, you know, that's as you do. I went with the slash and the like palm strike abilities, if you know what I'm talking about. By the second year of the war, the disfavored and Scarlet is pushed deep. Let's do it. Right, Tunon is that adjudicator, that's what they call him. Interesting. Alright, cool. The Battle of Edgering Pass. God of Stone's assault was too successful, perhaps. Oh, another mages? Oh, another mages mission? Let's take out some more mages. Right. A school of water mages loyal to the Tiersmen posed a substantial threat. The disfavored wished to annihilate the school, while the Scarlet Chorus insisted on capturing the mages wishing to learn of their craft. Yeah, capture them. Let's do it. You know, it's better. That's more what we do, right? Capture. We gotta capture. Though countless lives were lost, taking the mages into custody, the Scarlet Chorus praised your name as they dragged the beaten elders of the school to the voices of the rat's tent. As a wave of scream and incoherent pleas reached their crescendo, the Scarlet Chorus soldiers outside cheered for the Archon. The disfavored adjourned to their camp in grim silence, claiming the chorus lacked the will and desire to fully wipe out all traces of the enemy school. Yeah, you're just butthurt. Because we're gonna have some water mages. We did it. And then he interrogated the crap out of them. This is dark. I love it though. It's good. It's good stuff. We're terrible people. The captive captain. Interesting. Or poisoning the well. Ooh. Poor communication. Huh. His favorite scouts. Let's see what this one's about. Karthus' force has captured a celebrated enemy hero. The armies bickered over his fate. The disfavored wanted to set him free to convince his peers of Karthus' mercy. Flayed and staked. Yikes. Yikes, dude. Scarlet agents poisoned the Apex water supply in secret. Days later, the uninformed disfavored Scots out of it. This is great. Actually, I like this one. Outraged by the failure of communication, the disfavored demanded that the Chorus agents be turned over to them for punishment. Wow. We're not putting it. Yeah, we're not giving you people. Screw that. It's your own fault. Wow. Thanks for the biddies, y'all. Thanks, Ace. Tragedies happen in war, and the act was not targeted with intent at the disfavored. The reality was more honest than the satisfaction the disfavored so wanted. It's true. Yeah, messed him up. Oh, I love this art. Honestly, it looks gorgeous. Like each little picture that comes along with it, like it almost looks like a bit of a stained glass look to it. But those colors are wicked. My ruin swept the deceased soldier's unit into a rage, with which nothing short of Graven Ash's intervention kept from escalating into violence. Oh, we had to bring the big dog down. After tempers cooled over a period of weeks, the disfavored struggled to forge an open communication with their allies in the chorus. Their attempts were met with silence and distrust. Yeah, they're not going to like me very much. The Scarlet Chorus nominated me to negotiate with the realm of Apex representatives and convince them to surrender, trusting me to explain their inevitable defeat in terms they would understand. How did I orchestrate the surrender of the enemy? Challenge the Queen, negotiate surrender. We're sticking with these guys. Like, I even think this would be better since that's what they sent me to do, but nope. Threaten her? Say we're gonna knock her the frick out. The Scarlet Chorus urged you to show the Overlord's strength by any means necessary. During the peace talks, a well-placed insult go to the Queen of Apex into striking you. You respond to this light by challenging her to a duel. You want to go? You want to go? Put him up! Though the Queen was skilled in battle, your field experience outmatched her court training. As her body lay cooling on the ground, you demanded that her followers kneel before the Overlord's banner. Of course, unable to rise above the fear of the moment, the remaining leaders capitulated, surrendering the valley to Kairos' forces. Sick. I knocked that queen out. Knocked her the hell out. Okay, here we go. The land of Apex finally rested in the hands of Kairos' forces. The Scarlet Chorus paused to revel in victory, while the disfavored prepared for the next fight, affording themselves but an evening's rest. Kairos' armies radiated out from the conquered citadel and worked their way across the tiers. The disfavored and Scarlet Chorus aimed to dominate as much territory as possible in the coming year. Your distinguished reputation in Kairos' military left the choice of your next destination yours to make. Alright. The Archon of Stone. Wait, which one's which? Citadel's in the middle. Treasures and knowledge and secrets. Most formidable realm. Huh. Rich military tradition. Fight? I mean, we're right here. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go for Starboard. Yeah. I mean, if it's the most fortified, we want to take it, right? 430. Let's do it. 430. Let's get some fight on. The realm of Starboard was best known for its proud army, disciplined, courageous, and undefeated on their home soil. Well, I think I'm about to change that. Skill and resolve made Stalwart a military power that Kairos' forces approached with due caution. Burn it! With its southern position, Stalwart had been largely safe from war, watching 2 years as its neighbors fell to Kairos' forces. At the dawn of the third year of war, Kairos' forces were finally poised to invade the Stalwart Peninsula and subdue the tier's most vaunted army. Yes! Let's do it. Marching on empty. Appropriating some supplies. A contentious setback. What is this? After a defeat at the hands of enemy defenders, the Scarlet Chorus accused disfavored of recklessness. The disfavored claimed the Scarlet Chorus brought too few soldiers to cover their flanks. Both armies refused to march, so you gave a ruling. Oh man. Huh. Man, that's bad. They're all bad. It's all bad. The stalwart defenders burned their crops as they retreated, leaving the invaders little to forage. Starving them raided the disfavored supplies, accruing casualties. Oops. Oh man. Wow. It's fair, kinda. Man, though. Man, I think we're just gonna do this one. I mean, nah, we'll do this one. That's an old school. Yeah, method. Plus, like, just one hand. I mean, still got a hand, right? That's a tough situation, though. They get their food, though. They still got one hand to eat it. Scarlet Chorus commanders argued the horde was starving. Being the largest of Kairos' armies, they were also the least provisioned. You should get some farmers up in that group. The men were wrong to steal, but the disfavored were equally wrong to withhold supplies from their allies. You agreed with the Chorus' version of events and ordered the disfavored supply to be shared. The thieves themselves would be punished with the loss of a hand and returned to the front lines. The disfavored found this a sickening aberration of justice and surrendered their supplies with grudging acceptance. Yeah, it's how I roll, baby. Alright, hopefully it wasn't the saluting hand, too. Gotta keep saluting. Better dead than red. A string of suicides led the Scarlet Chorus, making demands of the disfavored. A new Scarlet Chorus tactic. I like this one. Scarlet Chorus mages. The beasts of Stalwart. Scarlet Chorus mages discovered a spell to turn beastmen slaves against their hands. Oh, I like it. The army prepared to deploy this tactic elsewhere, but disfavored protested. Come on, it's a cool trick. The use of unsanctioned magical practices ran contrary to Kairos' law, and the beastmen were considered too erratic to be relied upon, even as shock troops. Come on. Beastmen? Let's do it. Let's approve of this, rule the technique, and acceptable use of wartime magic. The disfavored lambasted you for authorizing such a risky tactic. Kairos' armies also relied on beastmen haulers, and their disfavored argued such magic would inevitably unravel supply lines and logistics. I mean, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. The Chorus, on the other hand, were emboldened by the decree and considered you an honorable patron of arcane inquiry. Though the Scarlet Chorus struggled to maintain a presence in Stalwart, this magic for enraging beastmen slaves was used to bloody effect throughout the countryside. Alright, we did it. The Edict of Storms. The disfavored carved a slow, steady path into the heart of Stalwart and surrounded the enemy's massive fortress. With the main bulk of their forces defeated, the enemy leadership retreated to their mighty fortress, content to wait out the war. The Overlord answered this impudence with an Edict of Storms on the peninsula, a devastating spell that would endure for as long as the cowardly hearts of Stalwart's leaders persisted in beating. Oh man. Knowing before anyone else that the edict would occur, the voices in Rat lobbied for you to deliver the mighty incantation. Hey, incantation, bam. Up to me? I'll do it. Aside from being given a 3-day window to read the edict, you received no other instructions. Alright. Warn the people. I think we should warn the people. Yeah, I'm into it. Magic. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I dig it. Kairos' wrath was intended for the cowardly regents of Stalwart, not the unfortunate swept up in the calamity of their leadership. A warning in advance of the spell would give locals time to prepare for the devastation to come. You were content to let punishment fall on the innocent as lightly as Kairos' will allows. Comforted that you might yet spare lives, you broke the seal of Kairos' Edict of Storms and read the Overlord's incantation. And we wrecked the town. Clear skies darkened as you read the final words of the edict. Let's read this. Its most powerful magic is that of the edict. Of course, we read about that. Can rain fire, wither crops, demoralize cities, usher in endless night, or do whatever it is that Kairos envisioned. No known force, magical or mundane, can stop an edict, although each edict is often worded to include some condition or contingency that will see its end. Some edicts have been short-lived, delivering days of wanton catastrophe. Just as many have lingered for centuries. A flurry of wind and rain whipped through the rolling plains and craggy canyons, turning rocks, uprooting trees, and hapless soldiers into various hazardous shrapnel. Armed with a measure of foresight, you were able to remove yourself from the area before the storms grew more violent. Over time, nearby communities told of cyclones consisting of thousands of soldiers' worth of limbs, spears, armor, and skulls. What's more, the weather showed no sign of dissipating. Several units of disfavored who fought the enemy in spite of the advancing storm were caught up in the Overlord's magic. A few survivors regrouped and nursed their wounds. The failure to topple the Stalwart Legion shamed them into believing the dead more fortunate. Damn. The name Stalwart fell from use. People took to calling it the Blade Grave, for the remade landscape of festooned with the iron and bronze armaments of two once great legions. As Kairos' forces departed, you spared a glance back at the ruins of Stalwart, marveling at your work. You didn't have long to rest before Tuna called you into service once more. I'm digging this game, man, for sure. I haven't even gotten to, like, you know, I'm just reading lore. It's great. You have reached the end of Kairos' conquest. Excellent. Conquest is over. No, we'll continue. We'll continue. Thank you. Thank you for all the choices I made. All the right ones, I'm sure. Moving away from an enemy who is engaging you